Welcome back to another episode of Zen Gadget Reviews. Today I'll be reviewing the Sabbat E12 Ultra True Wireless Earbuds. You requested I review these buds and I ordered them as soon as they went on sale for $71. The Sabbats are buds with features that check a lot of boxes like aptX, CVC8, Bluetooth 5, mono mode, 10mm drivers, and a ridiculous 120 plus or minus 5 dB sensitivity rating. Are you kidding me? These should be seriously loud. I'll cover the buds' basic features, their audio quality, microphone quality, and stick around till the end and you'll hear my recommendations for the Sabbat E12 Ultras. Thanks for watching, and if you're enjoying my videos, please click that subscribe button and notification bell. Hey, and check it out, I've added even more buds to my upcoming review list. Let me know what you think in the comments and let's get started. So for today's review, I'm also unboxing a Fast and Furious Acura Integra GSR to help set the scale of the buds in their case. Sabbat has packaged these buds in a substantial box with high quality materials as part of the experience, as well as a heartfelt outreach that Sabbat's a company who really cares about you, the customer. They feature a Bluetooth 5.0 and I tested their range at 43 feet, which isn't great, but either bud will work in mono mode. They also charge via USB-C cable, are Qi wireless compatible, and here's that amazing 120 plus or minus 5 decibels of sensitivity stat at 20 to 20,000 hertz frequency response. I can't wait to crank these things up. An hour of charge should give you 6 hours of playtime and a total of 30 hours with the charging case, and a 10-minute rapid charge yields 1 hour of playtime. These feature aptX, AAC, and SBC, all the best codecs, and were lag-free when watching videos on YouTube. Now, these buds have button controls, one on each bud, that handle everything, including volume. The controls are very accurate, they're really easy to use even while you're running. The buttons issue beeps to indicate long presses, and they make a clicking sound every time you press them that you can hear inside your ear. But pressing the buttons can move the buds in your ears a little bit, requiring you to reposition them to fix any seal issues. Now each bud has 2 microphones, likely to support CVC8 noise cancellation. They come with 7 silicone ear tips, which means you should find a tip that fits you and nets you great sound, especially bass. I find the ear tips to be particularly soft and flexible, so it did take me a while to figure out the right tips. Seriously, I tried almost all of them. And speaking of bass, they have 10mm drivers, which is bigger than the normal 6mm drivers, and they carry a sweat-proof IPX5 rating. The case is small, similar in size to the ENIC Fire or Bowl Tune, and they are going to bulge in your pocket. There are 4 charging indicator lights on the back of the case. The buds themselves are pretty funky shaped, but that shape really works. They fit in your ear canal, but they're supported by your inner ear, and they have a reasonable in-ear profile appearance. They're really comfortable, even for working out or running. These buds were straightforward to connect via Bluetooth, but during my running sessions, the buds were easily clipping out inconsistently if I put my hand over one corner of the phone where the Bluetooth transmitter must have been housed. Otherwise, they were fine. On to sound quality. All my sound quality testing was done at about 65% volume setting. I did crank it up a few times, however. These buds have a lot of isolation when the tips are sealed properly. There's no way you're going to have a conversation with anyone when you're wearing them. Now, I have heard that these buds have heavy bass, and I'm here to confirm that that bass is heavy. It is punchy, even at really low volume levels. And the mids and high are clear, but these I probably would say are more dark than bright. Listening to Fifi by Nicki Minaj at 8 seconds to 18 seconds, warning, explicit lyrics. Listen to the drop. The bass there reverberates through my head, and I really wanted to evaluate these on their own, but I had to confirm that this was unique. So I went back to the Bowl Tunes that I just reviewed, and they require 100% volume to get a similar sensation, and even then the bass is not as deep. Now, these Sabbats can have, I think, because they get so loud, a slight harshness to the vocals. In that same Fifi segment, check out the phrase, beep, we got that wet, got that, and listen to the S's and the got, and they'll see what I mean. But it's not to say that the clarity's not there, because I listened to Paradise by the Dashboard Light by Meatloaf, and from 412 to 431, I feel like I could be commentating in that instead of the late Phil Risotto. The details are that clear. I can almost hear exactly what's going on. And look, there's a lot to like about these, including the imaging, the large soundstage, and of course all that bass. But this is a first look for me at the Sabbat E12 Ultra. I really want to do a further comparison of these, directly comparing them to some of the other buds that I really like in an upcoming review. Testing the Bluetooth quality of the Sabbat E12 Ultra simultaneously with my Pixel 2. Zero background noise. This is a simultaneous recording of the Sabbat E12 Ultra and my Pixel 2 with 70 decibels of background noise, which you can see here. This is a simultaneous recording of the Sabbat E12 Ultra and my Pixel 2 with 70 decibels of background noise, which you can see here. It looks like the Sabbat E12 are blocking out the sound. Let's see how the recording sounds. So what could be better with the Sabbat E12 Ultras? Well, the shortcomings of these buds are just a few, right? CVC 8 at this price point, call quality should be a little bit better. The physical controls, you're going to love them or hate them. You know where I stand, you know how I feel. I do not like physical controls. The bass, you're going to love it, but it is insistent. It is always there, even at low volumes. And if you don't love bass, you may find yourself getting bass overloaded, depending on the kind of music you like to listen to. I find that I like it, but not for extended periods of time. So what are my recommended uses? These are a great bud for bass heads and anyone who loves volume, really loud volume. And if you prefer physical buttons, you're probably going to really like these. Now, there's a lot of passive isolation in these, so I'm not recommending them for running outdoors because you just can't hear anything. But for the gym, I think they'd work really, really well. Now, I'm going to continue to evaluate these against some of my other favorite buds, but standing on their own, they're really, really, really good. And that's my review of the Sabbat E12 Ultra. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. And if you like my reviews, click that subscribe button, and definitely let me know what you think in the comments. Alright everybody, stay safe out there. Sozan out.